I've been spending a couple of days trying to come up with a way to make that case and a stand for my wife's Kindle, and I'm just kind of hitting a roadblock here. Let me show you some of the things I'm thinking about, and give me your ideas, okay? So I started with just wanting to make a stand for it, but then I thought, well, it'd be kind of nice to make a case also that holds it and then converts into a stand. So then what I got to thinking about was I would like it to be as kind of sleek and plain as the Kindle or an iPad itself, really simple. So here's a bunch of wood I've been playing around with, and well, I've got my iWood tablet here, my Kindling. And you've seen those ones, the stands that basically it's just a slot and it sets into like that. That got me to thinking, really all I need to do is just make a box that has that sort of system. So remember this sliding lid box that I made last year? I was kind of thinking I like that because the design of it, almost looks like a Kindle or an iPad if you were to, just make it bigger. And then what I thought is if it's opened up like this, okay, imagine this is bigger, and imagine this little piece of paper here is the Kindle. So once it would fit, it would sit down in here. Okay, so you could hold it, that would be the case. Hold it up like, well, you get the idea. That closes up like that. Okay, so then you take it out of there, and all you would do is you could set it up like this, and then the lid itself would act as the brace. It would just hold it, like that. And so you could adjust it by, if you want, a lower angle, you would just slide the lid back a little bit, something like that. I think you sort of get the idea of what's going to happen there. That's really what I want to do. So I set up my router, and I put in this little bushing, the bearing guide here, so I could make a template to cut out this section here, obviously without such a huge round area here. It would just be small little curves on there to fit it. Okay, that part I'm sort of good with, even though I can't go very deep on this bit. Okay, so that's problem number one. The second problem is actually this sliding lid system. Watch. It just slides out of there. So, I want something that's going to be, I don't know, hold a little bit tighter, but not be so tight that it's just unwieldy and just kind of hard to use. One of the things I was thinking about actually on this box was just to put some magnets here or here, and that would stop it in place. But with an electronic device like that, it's probably not good to have a really strong rare earth magnet right next to it and scrambling its brains. Then I got to thinking about using a system like on this box here, where you slide it open. Now see what they've done here is they just cut some grooves in there, and it's basically rabbited over there. Again, same problem, it's just going to be loose and sliding around. Additionally, if I can get that sliding lid system to work, the other problem is going to be when the Kindle sits in here like this, so that, okay, so here it is. It's sitting here like this, and it works fine on well, see, that's too loose there. Here's a deeper rabbit. Okay, so that one will fit in like that, but if it starts to go down further and further, it's just going to slide out of here, meaning that there has to be some sort of a lip on here. Same with, over here, there would have to be a lip there that would hold the bottom of this. Wow, I hope that sort of makes sense, but those are some of the problems that I just keep going through my head, and I can't really get through that. So I don't know. I try to think simple on this, and I'm still overcomplicating it. There's got to be a way to do this. Be sleek, simple. You slide it open, and then you can just set that lid wherever you want. Boom! You set the Kindle in there, and it's standing up. So please let me know your ideas, because I've been spending 2 days just getting nowhere on this. But I should reiterate, I think that the sliding lid system like this will work if it has enough tension on it, if it's tight enough. But I don't know, it just can't be so tight that it's just a pain to always open and close it, and it can't be so loose that it's just always sliding off of there. Some sort of a little fastener on it would be okay, I guess, but then that sort of betrays the sleek look of the whole thing. I'd like for it to have really no fasteners, nothing like that, and just real simple, slide open, adjust the lid wherever you want at the angle.